Welcome to a new Daily Top Ask Reddit video. Today's topic: people who worked in restaurants. What was the worst customer that you had to deal with? Worked in a popular restaurant for a while. We usually have quite a long wait, 30 to 40 minimum waits, during dinner service, and people are told by the hosts about this. There was this lady that got fed up with the wait after 10 minutes. She stormed into the restaurant, stood next to a table of 4 people and literally asked them, "Are you guys done? We've been waiting for a long time now and would like to have the table if you guys are just chatting." Was completely mid-blow how people are able to not give a fuck and pull something like this in public. What did the table say? Needless to say, the table just stood there with its 4 legs. Personally, I'd have ordered more food. I have been seated at a 4-seat table when eating alone, and when there is a huge wait I often invite the people waiting to eat with me. Not like paying for them or anything, just sit and eat so they don't have a half-hour wait. I once had an Olive Garden pasta pass and everyone at my table would get free sodas and I would offer people to sit with me to save time and get free drinks. No one ever took me up on it. Sucks to be ugly. That started out so well. That last sentence interrupted my smile. I'm sorry no one ever joined you, but you're sweet. After I saw the end, I went back and read it in Mo Silak's voice. A customer ordered one of our daily specials and didn't like it, so instead of complaining to me about the food and letting me offer something else, she complained to my manager about me. This was May of last year. In August of last year, turns out she was one of my college professors for the semester, teaching a management course. She recognized me the first day, but I played it off like I didn't know her. Edit: she did not complain about me to my manager in front of me. I left to go work an event in a different building, and she left a sticky note for me after talking to my boss. I don't know what the sticky note said since I didn't bother to read it. I had a similar experience. I served a couple once and we got along really well, no complaints about anything. I ran the guy's card and it declined. I told my manager, and when he went to talk to them, they told him that I was a horrible server and treated them like shit. They left me a penny. I get customers like that too. I'll try every way I can to not have their card decline, whether it's re-swiping or manually putting everything in. I get one regular customer and her card always declines, so I put it in manually, and she only leaves me 15 cents because I take too long processing the bill. We called him Big Red. He always wore a 3XXXL red shirt and would come in by public transportation as soon as we opened on unlimited rib day. He would bring in his 64-ounce big cup and request we fill it with our soda because we couldn't keep up with his refill needs with average cups. We would fill this cup 3 to 4 times. He would proceed to gorge himself on ribs over 2 to 3 hours. He would usually stop for a one-time 30 minimum shit break in the middle of it. He smelled like rancid ass. Looked just as bad. I don't think he was employed and he never tipped. It was a rite of passage for new servers to have to take him. This was 2007. I doubt he is still alive. Edit: I've called 3 people I was friends with in 2007 that either worked with me or knew of Big Red and still live in this city to learn if he is still around. Every one of them hasn't seen him in years. They all vividly remember him. Either he put his life back together or he has died. I'm hoping he was able to turn it around. I can't believe we are at almost 18 Kelvin upvotes and all these damn awards. As someone who earned an English degree, I am honored that my syntax reminds you of a Western narrator from a big budget movie. I've loved Westerns my entire life. It makes me want to become a narrator with a Sam Elliott-like voice for a YouTube channel. Sadly, there is just so much to do with this virus lockdown, I just don't think I will ever have time to do this. Sarcasm. I'm honored by your upvotes, awards and comments. May the force be with you, always. Edit 2, Holy Mother of God. Someone found Big Red and his fucking orbit and sent it to me. Are you fucking kidding? Someone knew of exactly what human I was talking about and even the street I worked on 13 years ago. He died in 2018 of coronary atherosclerosis. https://amp/s/www.hjuice.net/obituaries2019-0106 Best percent 3 for template equals ampart. If this whole thing isn't one of the craziest things to ever happen on Reddit. We fucking did it, guys. Wow. Please submit that guy to Bistorf. This is what I was scrolling down for. Fucking amazing. Knew it was good when it began with we called him Big Red. Barista here. Had a guy that regularly came in and ordered a complicated drink. He always finished the order by asking for a finger swirl in the drink. If you gave him a confused look he would say, well, how else am I gonna taste you? He was the worst. I am constantly surprised at the gross creativity possessed by people dead set on sexual harassment. Oh god, I had a similar dude when I was in college. Said to me to stick my finger into the beer bottle so he could taste something sweet, El Mayo. Worked at a deli once. Guy asked for vagina ham on purpose and would say he liked the taste. Virginia ham. Our bar was having a private party. A drunk dude walks in and orders a drink. I knew he was with the party based on his attire and that he came in every so often. I told him I couldn't get him a drink. He lost his mind. Told me to fuck off and then wanted to fight me. On his way out he yelled that we should put up signs, as he walked by the signs on the door saying we were closed for a private event. He came in the next day sober and apologized. Hey, at least he apologized. I wonder if he saw the sign on his way out and couldn't stop thinking about how much of a douche he sounded, lol. I used to work in a bar that sold very old booze. A drunk man tried to impress his friends by chugging from a bottle of Amaro from the early 60s. He had to pay for the whole thing since his lips touched it and it was useless. Cost him around $800. Had he poured it into his mouth, would he have loopholed out of this? The scientific term is waterfalling. Way back in the 80s I worked in a restaurant that was a favorite of a celebrity chef of those days, Jeff Smith, the frugal gourmet. Never seen a bigger ass hat than that guy. Literally make our servers cry. Nothing was ever right, he was beyond rude and condescending, yet he kept coming back. He had a reputation of being a jerk off camera. Eventually he was disgraced by being outed as a child predator and was quickly forgotten by all. Our restaurant was a good place. Another celebrity chef of the time, Graham Kerr, the galloping gourmet, was always a pleasure to have visit. In his day, Graham Kerr had the energy level of Gordon Ramsay, the health consciousness of Paula Deen, and the gleeful euphoria of a man well acquainted with ecstasy. He was fun to watch. The best part was always him sitting down to eat what had cooked. That rapt silence in the studio as he savors the plate, then the whispering approval when he eventually puts the forkful in his mouth and declares delicious. After a wedding reception ended at our facility we were cleaning and I began the cleaning process on our espresso machine. The party was over almost a half hour already. The process takes 12 minutes. People were still there as the party slowly let out and the father of the bride asks me for an espresso. I told him I could get it to him, as we have a strict policy of always trying to satisfy a guest's needs, but the machine was cleaning and it would be done in about 10 minutes. He begins ranting about how much he paid for the wedding and stormed to our banquets manager and told them I refused to make it for him. Manager is a D-bag and starts ripping me in front of the guy. I show both of them that the machine is just finishing the cleaning process and it was impossible to make it beforehand. I got suspended for 2 weeks. Oof. Hope you're out of there. Fuck both of those turds. Work in a place that is frequented by local families and youth sports teams. On Sundays this one large group of people always come in and they are the worst. The parents drink and ignore their preteens who run around playing games in the entire restaurant, disrupting everyone else. They have tried to walk in a party of 45 during end-of-year sports party season when we are booked solid, and get mad that there isn't enough space for them. And they modify everything like crazy and leave zero in a tip. It's at least once a month the entire group comes in. And weekly for some of the individual families. Edit, wow, thanks for the upvotes. Been a rough time. Like unbelievably, and this oddly helped. Also I am not a server. I am a cook who happens to take orders, pour beer, run food, clear tables, and do dishes. But primarily I cook. This is the reason many restaurants have an automatic gratuity on parties above a certain size. One large party can steal a server's entire evening and having them not tip is painful. We are a walk up to order place which makes the gratuity thing impossible. This one guy who basically hated his order so much that he waved me over and told me to put my hand out and proceeded to spit out entirely what was in his mouth into my hand, then tell me to refund him and then make him something else. Edit, holy guacamole. This comment blew up more than I thought. Thank you for the cake day comments and all around comments alone and the awards. Much appreciated, fellow Redditors. I'd like to point out that I was too shocked to really retaliate to what he did at that moment. I don't like confrontation, so I walked away to the bathroom and cleaned my hands for what felt like hours. My co-worker saw what happened and told my boss, who kicked him out, and he was no longer allowed back. Anyways, have a great day. If you didn't immediately grind that food into his face and dump the plate on him, you're a better person than I. Also, happy cake day. Jesus. That seems pretty illegal. Hope you threw his nasty ass out. Spitting on people is illegal. It counts as assault.